For God's sake, open the silo door! They're coming for us! It's our only way out! Oh my God, we're doomed!
Well, that's quite an introduction. This is Chapter 5. We've got hostiles. And this door right here is locked, so can't get in there. And here's the silo door the scientist is talking about, also locked. Looks like the silo access is in there. Have to find our way around. These right here are lasers that activate sentry turrets, but I found that if you jump up here and then crouch walk over, it does not, you do not contact the laser. So I like to do that because the turrets are quite damaging. And now we can just give it a nice double barrel blast from the shotgun. And here we have the MP5 we can grab. Don't bash the explosive crates. Obviously, I feel like that goes without saying, but yeah, they explode. You can use them to damage the other crates, like this one. Although it doesn't appear to have anything in it. Now this section, yeah, there's some head crabs that'll spawn in. There should be 3 of them, but I don't think the other 2 spawn until you go in here. And then for these laser trip mines, this one's placed in a bit of an awkward spot, so I just jump over it. And this one too, so I just crouch walk under it. This crate doesn't have anything, but there's a alien slave here. I will catch you off guard. And there's not much cover. You can use the box that I destroyed for cover, or hide behind the vending machine, or do what I did and recklessly run over here. This table might also work, but the vortigaunt might destroy it, so. Sometimes the second one spawns in, but it seems inconsistent. So, just be aware of that. Health machine here if you need it. And this door is locked. So, this section, I like to jump over this, and then use the explosive barrel on the first guy, and then just MP5 the second guy. Or you can jump back over and use the shotgun on him. That way he's more likely to try and swipe at you, which you can dodge his melee attack. And for these turrets, just give him a nice double barrel shotgun blast each. And there's some more turrets over here. Some grenades in here, which you could use grenades on the turrets, but I just prefer to. Double barrel shotgun blast. It's quite effective against the turrets. It does just enough damage to kill them in hard if all the pellets hit. Now I'm gonna go see if those head crabs have teleported in, because they sort of mess with the scripting later in the mission if you don't kill them now. It doesn't look like they have. Okay, well, I'm going to shut this door. You can do it by just breaking the glass like that. I'm hoping that'll work. But if not, well, I'll explain it when we get there. Wait, no, I didn't use any grenades. My bad. Now, when you walk over here, some head crabs will teleport in. There should be 5 of them, I think. Maybe just 4. Yep, there's the 5th one. Now you could jump down before alerting the turrets and have the turrets deal with them, but I think that gets too hectic. And these lasers right here, you can walk through them just fine. They activate the turrets that we've already killed. Now this section here can be a bit tricky, because this water is very slippery. And now I try to jump over this laser. And then take out the turrets just like that. And these scientists here.
With my brains and your brawn, we'll make an excellent team.
Scientists can heal you if you are
Let's
at
go.
low enough health. I like to bring them away from the door and then close it. And these lasers activate the turrets we've already passed, so you don't have to worry about that. You can see the G-Man up there. I almost forgot to point him out. But the reason that I put the scientists out there is because, the trip mines down here, we want what's in the boxes, but, blowing up the trip mines will obviously kill the scientists if you don't shut the door, so. I don't like killing scientists. Because, I don't know. What? Here we can clear out the room with some ammo and a suit battery. Alright. There's some suit batteries that I can grab if I take damage.
Rescued at last, thank God. Yeah.
And the scripting tends to break on this scene, but the grunt is supposed to kill the scientist, but he doesn't a lot of the time. I'm not sure why. But I took some damage, but there's a health machine down there and I can go back and grab the suit batteries in here. I was hoping the grunt would shoot at the scientist, because that's what he's supposed to do. I'm not sure if it's the Steam version that breaks that or what the deal is, but I feel like it used to not do that, so maybe an update broke it, but I don't know. It's done that for quite a while now. So normally the scientist is supposed to die, but since he doesn't, you can use him to get health. But they'll only heal you if you are at 50 health or below, I think. Maybe even like 40. I can't remember honestly. I hardly ever use it. Now here we've got some more scripted sequence. There's some grunts in here. It's a bit difficult to avoid their attacks because they're hit scans, so you basically just have to take cover. And their face masks pretty much protect them from headshots, except for like these ones, the beret soldiers who don't have face masks. So you kind of just have to accept that you'll lose some health when fighting them, until you get more powerful weapons. But luckily they give you a suit machine and health machine. I don't believe these crates have anything in them, but oh yeah, this one had a shotgun shells. This one has a health pack. There's also this dark corridor here, but it just loops to the same room, so. And here's the suit battery. So yeah, there's some useful stuff. Yeah, the grunts tend to target you. It might be just a thing with hard difficulty, where the grunts tend to target you instead of the scientists. I'm not sure, honestly. There's some barnacles in here. Despite the fact that the pistol and the MP5 use the same type of ammo, the pistol does more damage, so I like to use it when speed is not important, like when you're shooting at a distance. These trip mines here you can just shoot, blow them up. There's a lot of turrets down there, but we're going to go this way and loop around. There are some grunts up there right now, but we will go there later and deal with them later. They don't really bother you down here. So here, if you walk up the conveyor belt, you can get to a kind of secret room. It's got a health machine, suit charger, ammo, good stuff. And then you can climb up these crates and go along this conveyor belt. And there's some explosive barrels here, and I like to blow them up because you're going to be fighting a grunt that is over there, and sometimes he'll shoot the barrels, so. Yeah, they also really like to throw grenades, so I dropped down, and now we're here. You don't really want to be here. I'm gonna just kill him. There's some stuff up there, but I don't really need it. So to deal with these turrets, I usually deal with them up there, actually. So I'm just gonna go back up there real quick. Yeah, if he throws a grenade at you like that, either jump down or go back down the this conveyor belt thing. Alright, yeah, here we go. So, the ammo, health machine, good stuff up here. And then I will double barrel blast that one. And now these ones will be active, so just... And then here, you can shoot this, and that will break the glass, so you just have to wait for the... But it will also kill the turret, is why I do it. So you just have to wait for it to close, and then you can press the button to reopen the door. But it's good for not taking damage. This next section has got more scientists and grunts.
Don't shoot! I'm with the science.
The scientists tend to get killed here, especially by the barnacles. The grunts will also sometimes get killed by the barnacles. There we go. I don't know why that scientist died. He might have a scripted death. Lots of crates to break here, but look out for the barnacles. They will grab you and kill you. You can use these barrels here. If the military comes down here, you can use the barrels to blow them up, but... If not, you can just use them to blow up the crates. No harm done, really. I like to deal with this barnacle, so I don't forget about him. We've got some more ammo up here, and a health machine. This next section can be a bit difficult because there are 5 grunts, I believe, but you do have the height advantage on them, so... They do like to throw grenades, but you can just back up here. There's another one. You can tell when they're throwing one because they'll usually say a line like "fire in the hole" or "take this." You can use your own grenades, but they tend to avoid them, so I would not recommend it unless you are skilled at cooking grenades. You can grab that suit battery right there, and this is where I was talking about earlier, where we could see the grunts from down there, but well, I said we'd deal with them later. Typically the big crates don't have anything, but I just like to check. And they do give you a health machine, which is good because this next section is a bit annoying. Basically you're in a gated area where there are a couple grunts. But then there are also grunts outside the gated area that will keep getting dropped off. And there's also a bunch of, like, you're getting bombed by them, so I like to deal with these guys in here, where they won't drop bombs on you. Or they will, but they'll just hit the roof. Occasionally the grunts will run up close like this, where you can just use the shotgun on them. The Beret soldiers also sometimes launch grenades, like explosive impact grenades, out of their SMGs. So be aware of that. Only the Beret soldiers can do that, though. And there's also a health machine there if you need it. This is the Osprey that drops off the thing. It's not really worth breaking these crates, so what you want to do is just make a run for it. Those are enemies I wouldn't count as necessary because they just keep respawning, and it's difficult to kill them without getting blown up anyways. But there's a suit charger and health machine down here. And then when you open this vent, back up, because it will get blown open and a bunch of debris will fall and it will damage you if it falls on you, so. The Osprey will fly overhead and soldiers will rappel down, so just deal with them with the shotgun. Or SMG, your choice. So, the Osprey will keep dropping off soldiers, so climb down and be careful not to fall into the fan. And now here you need to very carefully drop onto this corner, so that you don't fall into the fan, because it will kill you instantly. So now we're going to do a little exploring in the vents. You can open this vent and drop back down if you want, but there's no real reason, we've already been there. Under here you can crawl and grab some shotgun shells, and this vent grate acts like a ladder, so there's a head crab right here that is really annoying. It's hard to get him to jump at you without getting hit, but it's alright. So we'll crawl down here, and now there's some suit batteries, ammo, and health. There's nothing in this freezer, and sometimes the door is buggy and won't open from the other side, so I don't recommend going in there. This is where we've already been, back at the beginning of the chapter with the soda machines and the teleporting Vortigaunt. Now, crawling over here will sometimes cause the second Vortigaunt to teleport in if he didn't earlier, so if he does, just take him out with the SMG. It's really easy to dodge his lightning attacks. Looks like a third one teleported in. He is avoiding my attacks, but we took care of him. Now we can crawl down where the head crab was. And now here's the part. So this is the part where I was talking about the other head crabs not teleporting in, but apparently they didn't. For these grunts here, I like to just throw a grenade and blow them up. And there's some ammo out here. Now we're gonna go back into the main area where the vent was. The second half of this chapter is a lot of vent crawling. Most of it's optional, but I like to do it. And I'm doing it for the 100% also. So now this ladder, I like to jump up on it and then walk into the corner and then slowly walk out onto it, and then you can climb down. Oh yeah, I forgot to go to the second level here, which you can do by dropping off of this corner. And now we can go in here, where there's some shells if you need them. This is the area with the slippery floor and the scientists who are still alive. Now we'll go back into the main area, and now we'll actually drop down to the bottom. Make sure that you hold the crouch key though, if you're coming out of this vent. These vents, like this one right here, and that one right there, you can't actually get into them. So, just go this way. Now, we'll climb up to the top here, and this vent right here goes over the very beginning area, but it's actually just a dead end, so no reason to come down here. But this is the vent that will take us to
Well,
this
so
room.
much for the government. Their idea of containment is to kill everyone associated with the project. Judging from your hazard suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong. Isn't that right? Now look, if anyone can end this catastrophe, it's the science team in the Lambda complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get there. But there's an old decommissioned rail system somewhere through here, beyond the silo complex. If you can make it through the rocket test labs, you might be able to worm your way through the old tunnels to track down whatever's left of the Lambda team. You can trust them. You can trust all of us. Good luck.
So here we've got like a lot of exposition from this guy. He gives like a lot of the story, honestly. Half-Life doesn't have too much of a story, but you can use the health machine in here and use the button to open the silo. And if you didn't use this suit charger or health machine earlier, they are still here. But this is going to be all for this episode. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.